Hey guys, my name is Hazel and I'm a Pilates instructor and therapist at Mountain Massage Company in the Lake District in the UK. So this is a short abdominal section of Pilates that we're going to do today. It's a short mat-based section. You don't really need any equipment, just somewhere to lay down that's comfortable and maybe a thin cushion or a folded up towel to pop under your head. You can check out our other videos for complete sequences and warm-ups and cool-downs and things like that. But this is assuming that you're ready to go for some abdominal work this morning. Please work with your own body. Know your limitations. I'm going to demo a couple of different versions of each exercise. Okay, so we're going to start on our backs. Head cushion just under the back of our skull. Just keep our neck in neutral. So depending on our anatomy, we might need a thicker cushion or a thinner cushion to keep our spine nice and neutral and comfortable. Lower tummy switched on, so I want you to visualise a low down corset or low down belt being tightened around your pelvis to switch on your lower tummy muscle, our transverse abdominis muscle. Pelvic floor we want switched on as well. So for women, if you think about tightening around the back passage, that switches the pelvic floor on a little bit better. And for guys, if you think about sort of stopping yourself going to the toilet, stopping yourself midstream, that works well for your pelvic floor. Okay, we're going to come into our scissors. So I'm going to demo a few different versions of our scissors. So with our scissors, it's a lower body, lower abdominal exercise. And we can start with our level one, where we're just floating one leg up to tabletop. So knee comes over hip and lower leg stays parallel to the floor. Let's show you a couple of different versions. So if you know you've got the abdominal control, we're going to deepen that connection, come into our double leg tabletop. And from here, we can touch one toe down and bring it back up. So nothing else moves, lower tummy switched on, pelvic floor stays switched on. We want pelvis to stay nice and stable, and we're just touching down. We're taking the whole leg goes away from you, the whole leg comes back in. So it's not just a flappy lower leg exercise, the whole leg goes away, the whole leg comes back in. Okay. Or we could do swapsies, so one leg up, one leg down, and we can swap over. Okay. So we've got a couple of different options there. For those that are a bit more advanced, we can come up into our straight leg scissors as well. So we'll do a sort of version with the head down on the floor. And we can gently squeeze the leg in towards us and then swap it over. So squeeze, squeeze, swap. Squeeze, squeeze, swap. Okay. And for those that have the abdominal control, we can be up in our abdo prep, neck's nice and relaxed. And again, we go for a slight squeeze, squeeze, swap. And you can breathe and in to swap. So breathe out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in. Okay, so that's our more advanced level of scissors. So there's a few things to work from then, so choose wisely. Let's go for another 8 reps. Another 7. Another 6. Another 5. 4. 3. And last one. Lovely, so come back in double leg tabletop, lower one leg down, lower the other leg down. We're going to have a little hip twist now. So for you today, the first level would be coming from this supine position, and we're going to allow one knee to roll out to the side and bring it back in. Then you swap over. So this is our hip twist in level 1. So it's obviously for hip rotation, and it's for pelvic stability as well. So we want the pelvis to stay nice and level whilst we do this. We don't want the whole body to roll out to the side. We want the other knee to stay nice and stable as you float the other leg away. For you guys today, I'm going to show you 2 more versions. So I'm going to bring you up into double leg tabletop, deepening the abdominal connection, and then rotate one leg out to the side and back in. So with this, things to look out for. I want your foot to stay hidden. If you were to glance down, so I'm glancing down at my legs, my foot is going to stay hidden behind my thigh, so I can only see the outline of my thigh and my knee here. Okay, and that will help you control the rotation in your hip joints. For those that want a bit more of an advanced option, you can have both legs together, arms down by your side, and you can take both legs away. Use the abdominals to come back in, back to the centre, take both legs out to the other side. So I'm just doing a small movement here, because otherwise I'm going to knock my sign over. But you might get a little bit further. But remember, this is an abdominal exercise, so it's not so much a spinal twist. So we do want to use the abdominals rather than come all the way over onto the floor. Okay, let's do another couple from either side, so whichever version you're working at today. Okay, you can hug the knees in or you can place them back down one at a time. I'm going to go for a one leg stretch. So the first one that I'm going to show you today is coming from single leg tabletop. So one leg down on the floor, one leg up in our 90 degrees, 90, 90 or single leg tabletop. And we're going to reach that leg away as if you want to reach, probably, like imagine there's like a door handle that you're reaching for. So probably about door handle height, kitchen cupboard height, that kind of thing. Imagine you're reaching for something up there. Okay, and it only comes back over your hip. So we reach out and we control it back. Okay, so this is the first version that I'm going to show you today. And then you can swap to the other side. Okay, so let's do a few repetitions on each side. So if we want a little bit more, we can come up into our double leg tabletop and we can alternate legs. So this time, we've got the added sort of strength work that we're in our double leg tabletop, which requires more abdominal control. And also, we have to keep our pelvis nice and stable as we alternate from side to side. So it's that transition from side to side that can be sort of slightly more challenging as well. Okay. And if a few of you would like a little bit of extra abdominal work today, we're going to add in a little bit of oblique work here. So either carry on with the version you're doing or follow me with a bit of oblique work. So the obliques are sort of crisscrossing here. So we're going to take armpit to knee and we're going to cross over in the middle. So I want you to stay high and we're going to show our armpit to our opposite hip. Elbows stay wide, all right? So just in your peripheral vision, so not up here. Elbows stay wide, neck stays nice and relaxed. Pelvis still stays nice and stable, so I can still balance that tray of drinks across my pelvis. Okay, let's do another couple on each side. Let's do another 6, 5 of the version you're on. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, place the head down, hug the knees in, guys. And to finish off today, we've got a little bit of rolling into a little bit of mermaid stretch. So from here, we're going to do a little bit of rolling to get us back up. So you might want to hug in the knees or behind the knees, or you might want to come wide into the seal, so feet come together, knees come apart. Chin stays tucked on this, so I want you to just start with a tiny movement. We're thinking of keeping the body in a C shape, and we're going to roll up and see if we can get a little bit of balance. So sort of from the bottom of the pelvis, just to about shoulder blade level. So the trick is to keep the back into a little bit of a C shape. So we can be tucked into this position, holding the legs, or we can have the legs out to the side. Okay, and just have a little play with that and come up into seating. So with our mermaid, I'm going to show you a cross-legged version because it's a little bit easier to demonstrate, and my hips are a little bit happier doing this version. So there is a few different versions of the mermaid stretch. So I'm going to go for this one. So have your legs crossed Sitting up nice and tall, we're going to raise one up into the air, have the other hand down on the floor. I want you to think about reaching up first of all. Imagine you're in a narrow tube, we reach up. Sitting bones connected to the floor, and then we can bend that elbow and we can side bend over to the side. Sitting bones still stay connected to the floor, so think up, open the space in the ribs, and then over. You can breathe in as you come up actually, and out as you come back. Let's breathe in, open the ribs, out as you come back. Reach up and over, and out as you come back. Lovely. All right, let's cross the legs. You can do this with your legs out in front, so if there's any knee issues, you can have the legs out in front and do the same. So I'll do that on this one. So my legs are out in front this time, and let's breathe in and over. So again, you'll see that I don't actually have loads of side flexion, something I need to work on, but you might get a lot further. So we want to reach up and over. You want to feel this from your hip all the way through into the shoulder. Sitting bones stay connected. Lovely. Okay, so that's our little abdominal section for today. Thank you for joining me. And you can check out our other videos. We've got a few on Vimeo and a few on YouTube. I've been Hazel Clark from Mountain Massage Company. Thank you.